Hello and welcome. Today we have a question. It is, what aspect ratios can I get when I use Nano Banana? Okay, so if you aren't familiar, Nano Banana is one of Google Gemini's image models. I'm going to assume that you're asking about Nano Banana 2. Nano Banana is kind of old, but I know there are a lot of models and it can get kind of confusing. So if you, just to make sure we're on the same page, this is Gemini app, and this is just gemini.google.com. And then if you go under tools here, you can do create image. And then there's a whole process to create images. You can verify which model you're using just by like once you actually create an image. So I'll just go to one that I made a couple of days ago. If you have an image and you click on the little like more ellipsis here, it'll actually tell you the model that it used. So again, this was, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago, and this is Nano Banana 2. There are ways you can use Pro from in here, but Nano Banana, you have to either go to AI Studio or I think Vertex Studio, or you have to really know how to get to Nano Banana right now. So I'm going to assume we're talking about Nano Banana 2. Either way, let me show you. The answer is, it's actually a long list of aspect ratios that you can use. So I'll show you the list and then I'll show you how I even know what the answer is, because the list will probably change. So I'm going to switch over to some Google documentation, and these are their API docs. API is just how you connect to the models outside of Gemini app. That's a whole different topic, but this is their page for Nano Banana stuff. And first thing I would recommend is just come down to, like, scroll down slightly and look at the different models they have. And they have Nano Banana Pro, Nano Banana 2. And just take note of the actual name of the model, because a lot of times in the documentation, they don't actually use the Nano Banana names. They'll use, the Gemini 3.1 flash image preview or that kind of name. So take note, if we're doing Nano Banana 2, again, that's Gemini 3.1 flash image preview. And then if you look on the right-hand side here, there's an aspect ratio section. So I'm going to click that, scroll down past the code. Again, API is how you actually connect to this stuff using code and different applications. You don't really need to know that for the answer to this question, but scroll down and there's a little table here with all the different aspect ratios. It also shows the actual resolution and then how many tokens it uses at different sizes. Again, this matters. API, they charge per image generation, and it gets a lot more complicated than just the flat rate for Gemini app. So you can ignore most of this unless you're using API connections. So just going through the list here, we have 1 by 1, we have 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 2 by 3, 3 by 2, 3 by 4, 4 by 1, 4 by 3, 4 by 5, 5 by 4, 8 by 1, 9 by 16, 16 by 9, and 21 by 9. It's a decent sized list, but I mean, there are a ton that aren't on there. But again, this is 3.1 flash image preview, which is Nano Banana 2. If you did actually want to know about Nano Banana, that's Gemini 2.5 flash image. So you can switch over to that, and then I won't read them all, but this is the list for Nano Banana. And then also 3 Pro image preview is Nano Banana Pro. There's the list for that. Again, most things that you're going to do today, at least, will be Nano Banana 2. So that would be image generation in Gemini. That would be like infographics in Notebook LM. There's a ton of stuff. But if it's Google and image generation today, it is probably Nano Banana 2. But this is the list. We will link this. We'll put a link to this documentation in the description in case you want to come here and look through. There's a ton of stuff in here. It's kind of dense, but there is a lot of stuff in here. But this is your aspect ratio list. Sometimes with Gemini, you have to prompt it a couple of times, but just add to your prompt what aspect ratio you want. Make sure it's in this list. And then if it doesn't work the first time, just do a follow-up prompt and then just remind it that, hey, I want, 8x1 or 5x4, whatever it is. And then you should be good to go. So hopefully that answers your question, and we will see you next time.